Alright guys, what's up? Welcome to ESO Daily. Still on Rift today. But the reason I'm going to be doing a couple episodes in Rift is preparing you guys for Battlegrounds. This episode, I really want to stress your role of what you're going to be doing in a Battleground. So I'm on my Templar, or not my Templar, my Cleric, and I'm going to be straight going healing role. So as you can see here, I'm a heal roll. I don't know, and the nice thing about Rift as well as ESO, I can switch out abilities or in this case a build to fit the need of what I'm needing in the party, especially in a pug. Because if you're not going in a pre-made, guys, you're going to be kind of at a disadvantage going forward, because a lot of pre-mades, you're going to be able to have a lot more communication and teamwork. So if you're going to be going into Battlegrounds as pugs, don't let that discourage you that you might not be able to win. But role selection is very important, guys, because you need to play certain roles. You all can't go DPS, because if one team has a healer or a hybrid healer build, and you can go with self-sustains, but that's not necessarily going to get you the wins. So you have to play to that. Alright, so I'm on the blue team. My buffs are still up. Why am... Oh, I get it.
Juggernaut.
Alright. Let's try to... I'm going to heal up here real quick. Get my hot. Okay, so I'm on a hot build. A couple different heal build options for the Cleric in Rift. So the same kind of thing will go for ESO. Just make sure you guys are... Now that's the team leader communicating. Alright, giving us a heads up what to do. Oh shit, they're coming in full force. Okay, I want to go ahead and keep those hots up. I want them up on my team as much as possible. Looks like they went for it. Okay, but yeah, guys. So don't let pugging discourage you guys that you can't like win, but because you can. But you're gonna have to understand your role a little bit better, you know, and understand that if you're not playing to that role and you're not getting any heals, and a team that has a healer, going to have an advantage over you guys. Nice thing about ESO, you can build even if you're any other class. If you're a Nightblade, you can go with the heal build. If you're a Dragon Knight, you can make a heal build. That doesn't limit you. You have a lot of options, and you got to play to your class's strength, especially in Battlegrounds. You know, you have a lot of advantages being able to do that in Elder Scrolls. Especially in this type of game. If, like, say if we had enough healers, I could, no, here they come. Okay, we got all three. We're gonna head back. Okay, this is a pretty good tactic. So what we're trying to do is just stray them off, cap all three at once. So now we're gonna be running it back. Got my cleanse macro up there on the middle bar. He might get me. But it doesn't matter. We're going to get that win. Like I said, guys, important. No rolls. Get them down. Tanks, you're never going to go a full-blown tank. It's just not going to happen. Okay, there's a win. So don't let pugging discourage you, especially against pre-mades. There are ways around things. So what I want to stress is take the time when you get into your Battleground, especially console players. If you're a console player and you're in voice communication, communicate. Use that to your advantage. Say, do we have a healer? Who's running self-sustains? I'll go ahead, I'll put in this ability. I'll give us an extra mitigating effect for the team. I'll go ahead and put on this ability. That'll give us an additional heal, especially Magicka users. If you're Stam user and you're in Team Deathmatch, you might want a heavy set to be able to run a hybrid to reduce the amount of deaths to your team. Because when they try to get on you, you're going to be harder to be taken out. But you want to keep all of your stat points into your stamina to maximize your DPS. So that's pretty much about it, guys. I don't know if this actually worked, but like I said, Battlegrounds are going to be coming out. I'm just giving you some tactical advice. Hopefully, a couple people will take advantage of that and capitalize, especially if you don't have a very strong pre-made and you're going to be a very active BGer. You want to go ahead and understand when you get into a battleground what's going to be your role, what's going to be your function. DPS, if it's going to be continuous all DPS, you're going to lose. Just got out of a battleground prior to doing the stream, and the other team had all top end KDRs, kill to death ratio. They had the most kills. They lost the match. They had no healers, so they couldn't hold positions. So that's why they lost. So you guys want to take advantage of that. KDRs in every scenario isn't going to mean shit. Team deathmatch it's definitely going to be a factor, but there are other elements to Battlegrounds. Remember, guys, this is excuse me. This is not a siege engine. This is Battlegrounds. A lot different tactics. You want to use a lot of your tactical insight to your advantage. Don't go in just gun ho, starting to try to beat the shit out of everybody. You might get a shitload of kills, but it's going to be to your disadvantage in the long run. So there it is. Once again and always, I do want to thank you for watching and have a nice day.